Okay, guys, so we're going to talk about the new version of Wusik Station 9.1.2 and also Wusik 8008 version 8.1.2, 1.1.2 actually, and also Wusik 1 has been updated, so all the synthesizers plugins has been updated with a lot of changes. So the first thing that changed is how the plugins, each product are saving the data. So I have here on the download URL. Let's say we go to download the product now. You can see they'll have the engine and a complete sound collection. One file for each operating system. So I'm using Windows, and you can see the OS 10 on the background. So what you have to do is install the complete sound collection. It has a few changes from fixes that I have done, and also updated the files. So it's a large file, and I recommend you read the README first file here that has some information on how to proceed. And always use a download manager with such large files. And if you don't want to download the complete sound collection again, you can download the small file. You can here go on the read first, and you can see here at the bottom there are two options, one for Windows on and another for OS 10. Those are the no sounds option, because this installer, either the no sounds installer or the complete sound collector, is going to sound the presets. There are some preset changes too, some new preset conversions done by Westgate, and also all the shared files like extra VST effects, user effects, user filters, and everything that's shared between products are all inside the same folder in the same installer now, which is the complete sound collection installer or the no sounds installer. Then you have an engine installer for each product, which will install the plugins and the skin files. So it's much better now because you have one folder that's called the Wusik Engine Data folder, and inside that folder is going to go all the shared files and all the product files. So it's much easier to install now. So let's go back to my other window here. Now I have here Wusik Station 9, and I'm going to go through all the changes here on the list of changes that you can check on the website for each version. So here I explain that you have to download the sound collection or the no sounds files, and download for each product the engine installer. And if you want to move the older files, let me open here my engine data folder. You can see here, this is my engine data folder, Wusik engine data. You have the shared folder, and inside the shared folder you have all the files that are shared between all programs, and also the sound sets. So here is all sound sets that are now all products are using, even Wusik 1. And for each product there is a folder with its name, so let's say Wusik Station 9, and the files that are exclusive to that program, like presets, skins, and stuff like that. So if you want to move your old files after you install the no sounds file, just go to the shared folder and the sound sets, and here you can put the files, all the sounds that you have. Another thing that was improved is the multi-folder management for extra sounds. So if you click here on the browser, on the first option here, options, and go manage extra folders, another window is going to open where you can add multiple folders for extra sounds. And the great thing about this is that anything that's saved with sounds from these folders are going to be saved relative. So if you later load a preset and the files are in a different folder but have been added to the extra folders, it's going to load just as well. And I also have added a code that's going to search for sound sets if a sound set is not found. Let me see what else. Oh, we have the Westgate, the necking, converted presets. So a lot of presets that converted from Wusik Station 7 to 9. And they also work on Wusik Station 8. And there's almost 1,000 presets here that he converted. So thank you, Westgate, the necking, for doing this. So I have put all this information in the file, the change files. Let me see what else we have here. The installer now has an option to install and select which plugins versions you want to install. If you want to install VST2 or VST3 or just one and not the other. And also have the option to select 32 bits and 46 bits and or R each version. The multi-preset code is now better, because if you go here on the multi-presets and multi-instance, start multi-mode, you have a better way of working with multi-presets inside Wusik Station and the other products too. I have also optimized the code of the sample player, so it's running with less CPU compared to the older code. You also have now a new option here on the Wusik logo. That's the plugins manager, and also the output volume, which you can adjust for lower or higher. The plugins manager is very good because you can scan in any folder for extra plugins and use as an effect on the effects inserts and sends. And you also have more options, like you can click on an effect and edit the custom name, select if you want to hide or not, and also select if you want to show first on the list, so it goes up the list before all the other plugins. And you can even use VST instruments or plugin instruments. You could before, it's just that now it's a bit better, the code, for several reasons. And you can see here now the VSTs, when you add, you show first the effects, then the instruments, and you have also a link to the plugins manager here down on the list. And it also does, how to say, it's bridging. Sorry. You can load 32 bits with the plugins into the 64 bits version of the application. So it works for those types of situations too. Okay, I fixed some sounds which are now included on the 16 gig installer, the new X folders manager. New anti-click code when you switch presets, so when you go from one preset to another, it fades out and in the volume, like version 7 did. I forgot to add to version 8, but now on version 9 is there. Added an auto search code for missing sounds on presets. Fixes some legacy problems with presets. Added some other options. Improved the SF2, the sound font 2 importing, and also added some extra options to SFZ importing and other options too. So there's a lot of things going on in this version. So I hope you guys like it and appreciate all the work that has been done on this, because it was a long time working on it. So that's it. If you have any questions and want me to do another tutorial video or anything else, just let me know. Thanks for watching.